What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Stardust here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today, I'm going to be talking about the All Access weekend and the stream that I have just done. You'll be seeing on the screen a little bit of gameplay from the stream and stuff like that. So if you see your name in the followers tab or the subscriber tab or whatever, then make sure to let me know down in the comments below. So before I get started, I just want to thank Andy for reaching out to me, asking me to be a part of this event. Of course, he's the community manager for Marvel's Avengers, and he was just like, you know, are you free? And honestly, when you get an invitation like that, you can't say no. So, you know, I said yes. You know, being a part of a stream marathon, essentially, with some of the best content creators, you know, on the entire platform was an absolute honor. And, you know, the fact that I don't stream that much was one of them things where I just knew I had to take part in it. Now, before we get started, you know, I just want to say that, like, these content creators over this All Access weekend did an absolute amazing job. I'm finished watching High Rulers for the night, him getting battered by the Super Adaptoid. There was some absolute quality moments and quality streams, and honestly, if you're not following all of them, then I don't know what you're doing. So please make sure to support the ones you like, and just be respectful to the ones that you're not big fans of, because we're all human, we all deserve respect at the end of the day. Now, I just wanted to talk about, you know, my journey to the stream. So before any of this, I used to stream on a PlayStation 5. I used to stream, you know, just straight off the console, because obviously I was severely lacking in funds to do anything else, and I thought to myself, like, oh, I only do commentary videos, I don't need a capture card, you know what I mean? Like, what for, right? But I did the PS5 thing, and the quality I just realised was awful. And if I wanted to represent Marvel's Avengers, if I wanted to be a part of the streamers that are taking part in this event, I knew firsthand I wasn't going to be able to do that with a PS5. So instantly, I'm searching everywhere for cheap-ass capture cards and stuff like that, you know, and I'm panicking. I'm basically having nervous sweats at this point, because I realise how serious this is, you know, like the opportunity that I've been given here. And I was talking to High Ruler and Sonic Photo about this, and High Ruler sends me a link. Now, I've already told this story, but I'll tell it again on my own channel. High Ruler sends me a link to a capture card called Ava Media Live Gamer Mini GC311, right? And I'm thinking to myself, what is this? And he literally messaged me saying, how much do you need? If you need all of it, let me know. And instantly, you know, the complete, like, he won't tell you this because he'll think I feel embarrassed. But to be completely honest with you, I don't mind feeling embarrassed for people to know how sick he is for doing something like that. So, you know, massive props to High Ruler for helping me buy this capture card and stuff like that. So I ended up getting the capture card, ended up setting it up, and then I realized that the internet was poor. So after panicking about that, I ordered an Ethernet cable. I paid for that, by the way, if anyone gets worried. And then I realized my laptop, after I bought it, by the way, doesn't have an Ethernet port. So, and this is today. This is a day of the stream. And when I realized that, I obviously had another breakdown, but it wasn't too bad, and I'll explain for why it wasn't too bad, because it got to a point where I was like, you know what, I still have an Ethernet cable, so if all else fails, I'll plug it into the PS5 and we can do this, you know. But again, Calix Streams, one of the moderators, of course, for the Marvel's Avengers Discord, came to my help, a good friend of mine, and he helped me out Summit Chronic. Literally, we went through every single little detail and stuff like that to make the stream look as nice as humanly possible, and eventually I was able to stream, and I got finished pretty much 2 hours before, no, not even that, like an hour and a half before my time slot, and you know, then I was able to stream, and to be honest, minus an OLT, having a bit of a kerfuddle, but like not really. It went really well, honestly. Like I personally think it went really well. The absolute amount of support I received from this stream was amazing. It's something that I'll never forget for the rest of my life, you know. And wow, it was like, you know, 104 people were in there at one point, and if it wasn't for, you know, Avengers, Crystal Dynamics, and all my friends believing in me, I would never have had the opportunity to do something like that. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much, you know. And I'm like, I've been running around ragged all day trying to like watch these streams and stuff like that and keep up with everything that's going on, but honestly, like, I'm just incredibly lucky and incredibly grateful, you know. So if you were there for the stream, if you just support me on YouTube, if you support me on anything, then just thank you in general, because you don't understand how amazing you really are. But you know, and so after, you know, Another thing as well that I want to talk about a little bit is the announcements that I had to make during the live stream. So I said that I was going to confirm who the Community Voices guests were during my time slot. Now, if you weren't there for that, those guests are Andy Wong, Community Manager for Marvel's Avengers, and good old Phil Tarian, I hope I'm right, the Warzone director for Marvel's Avengers, having 2 separate episodes of Community Voices. Now, those 2 were always on the card, and Layla, to be fair, were always on the cards for people who I desperately wanted to get on this show. Not because I want to poke them for information about the game, but just because I want to talk to them as people. I want to see what makes their brains tick. And I know that Phil hasn't done a lot of personal interviews and stuff like that. And obviously, when I say personal, I'm going to be like, what'd you do as a child? You know, how'd you use the toilet or something like that, weird like that. But you know what I mean? Just wondering, you know, what got him into the business and stuff like that. So it's an incredibly, it's an honour to be able to do something like that as well, you know. And again, I couldn't do it without the amazing support that you guys have been giving on the Community Voices series. So make sure to give yourselves plenty of love for that as well. So that was basically my experiences from the stream. You know, when it comes to, you know, the suits for Black Panther, they look absolutely incredible. This All Access weekend has really helped grow this community, like, to a massive amount. All of a sudden, there's a lot of people I'm seeing saying they really like the game. And some people are saying they're not, you know, they're not fussed. They're giving it a try, but they're not bothered. And by the way, that's totally fine. But it's like, now they have given themselves the chance to have an opinion on it. And that is truly amazing. So, you know, I'm happy about it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed Marvel's Avengers this weekend, you know, with the 4 XP, let me know. I'd like them to keep it personally, but I understand if they don't. And I will see you all later. Peace out.